Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Cave Story Plus. So last time on our journey, we just rescued this cute little rabbit girl lady named Sue from this big angry rabbit dude. So we have to mosey on back. Oh yeah, and she was all like, hey, you're a nice dude. Come along and leave this island with me. And, you know, I'm like, okay, saved your life. There's a lot of angry monsters here, so I might as well come with you, and we'll be happy together forever. So now we're... Ah, God. Jerkwad. That was like the stupidest damage in the world right there, but nothing's gonna get even close to killing us, so any damage we take is just a nuisance at this point, you know? Because that means we'll have to work on re-upgrading our weapons and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're just going back to the village. I forgot again what those creatures are called. We'll see before too long, but all I could think of is Moogle, and obviously they're not Moogles because Moogles are from Final Fantasy, and they're amazingly adorable creatures in that series as well. I love frickin' Moogles. I believe we can actually ride these elements. I mean, elephants. Get away from me, dudes. Yeah, how'd you like that? Oh god. Okay, this poor elephant's gonna die. They're pretty cute. Like, almost all the enemies are really cute in this game, and the ones that aren't cute are really badass looking, like the doctor and stuff like that. Alright, back to the teleporter. We talked to that robot. I was gonna go give the word with him, but I don't even think that's necessary. Connecting to network. Logged on. Starting IM chat. Kazuma! Are you there? You okay? Sue! Is that really you, Sue? Yeah, it's me. Sue Sakamoto, your sis. So, you were able to escape too? Where are you at now? Remember, this is originally a Japanese game. Some translations are kind of weird. I found the dragon eggs. Is Mom with you? The doctor's is jammed, and I can't get out of here. Oh, the door. Why did I say the doctor? The door is jammed and I can't get out of here. I'm still in a shelter, looking sort of room. By the way, the code that you need to teleport is Bushlands. Try searching from your end. And no, Mom isn't with me. I'm afraid she still might be with the doctor. Are any of the flying dragon eggs about ready to hatch yet? I found one that's almost ready to hatch, but it's locked up with a password. Can we do something about that? Retrieving information from Kazuma. Oh shoot! Complete something. Bushlands structure D. Currently searching for functional teleporters. Preparing connection with Bushlands. Anyhow, I'm on my way to go get help. To go help you. Just stay right there. Roger that. And do me a favor. Bring some food back on your wet... User Sue has disconnected. Aww. Poor Kazuma. Is that boy ready yet? Aw, yeah, King. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. I've been waiting. What now? Or now what? I'm busy. Taroko has been taken to the doctor. What? And we're holding you responsible for this. Oh, shoot. Let go of me! And once again, we arrived too late to do anything. Hey, dude, what's up? Welcome back. Sue has returned. We locked her up inside a cage up top of the village. When the doctor's gang comes, we'll give them Sue in exchange for Taroko. I feel bad for Sue, but Taroko... She's one of us. We don't need someone like Sue who only thinks of herself and no one else. Yeah, it's a little mean, dude, but I guess I could've... Oh, Mimiga. Let me out of here now! Shut up! Taroko was taken by mistake because of you. One way or another, I'm handing you over to them. I hate you! If Taroko isn't safe, I'm gonna tear you apart. Alright, back to this awesome music. I love it so much. You got something new to say to me, buddy? Gulp. Oh, that's you. Sue's been taken upstairs. They said she's the reason Taroko has been kidnapped. Ho. See you later, buddy. He's so adorable. He's got like the best look on his face ever. Hey, King, got something to say? This is what happens to those who defy the order of the village. Okay, prison. Pretty typical. Humans do something very similar. Just it's not in a cage in the middle of town. Most of the time, at least. I've been caught! The doctor's men mistook another Mimiga for me and kidnapped her instead. That girl, Taroko, she treated me so well when I had trouble getting used to everything. I have an idea. You can go in my place. My brother, Kazuma, is stuck in another area called Bushlands. President Bushlands. Bring him back here. President Bushlands, the worst place in the world. No political statement implied. Just me making a joke. Alright, let's head on out to the Bushlands. Teleport to the Bushlands? Hell yeah, let's do this thing. This game is probably some of like the best music I've heard my entire life. I love the soundtrack to this game. Hello, dude. Oh, you're a soldier from the surface? Hasn't the war ended already? No matter. If you want to venture any further, be mindful of those blue critters. They'll try to crush you. Why, thank you very much, buddy. Hello. Hello! My name is Santa. Oh. I went to get some water and was attacked by those monsters. So I ran back home, but I dropped my key on the way back. Now I can't get into my own home. Don't worry, Santa, we're gonna help you. You bring me presents every Christmas. I have to be a nice dude to you. Yeah, we're fully stocked up on our rockets. Hopefully, before too long, we'll start building up our supply of them as well, because 10 is a rather low amount, I would definitely say. And we got like monster hell right here. They're just all over the place. But we could quickly pick up Santa's key. And then we can just mosey on backwards without even dealing with these dudes and their shenanigans. Hey, Santa. Oh, that's my key to my house. Return Santa's key. Thank you. Wait, oh, okay. Please come over here. I have something nice for you. Hooray! Obviously, a huge reference to Santa giving you Christmas presents and stuff. I just love it so much. Hey, Santa. Thanks again for the help earlier. I'd like to give you something. Obtained the Fireball. I freaking love this weapon. Are you looking for someone? I haven't seen anyone around here. But if you plan on going further in, you'll need to go through the fireplace inside Choco's house. Thank you, buddy. What do we have? Oh god, I almost walked right into it. Danger! This trap is instant death and use extreme caution. Yeah, those, I've never known for sure, but I believe those are a product of the red flowers, and that's why they're red. But like the sign said, walk into them, instant death, just like that. It's a pretty horrible way to go. So let's go ahead and check out the Fireball. The Fireball is a super cool weapon. Like every other weapon, it's pretty crummy at its starting level, because it just shoots these two red balls of fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. But the great thing about it is that they're pretty powerful, and actually, your like ammo supply of them feels very limited at first. But the trick to it is that the ammo is based off of how many shots are actually on screen. So if you are right up against a unit and you keep firing into them, you could like pretty much fire endlessly until that opponent has died. It's a really nice mechanic. I like it a lot. And oh, the jellyfish is not here quite yet. Can we get up there? Nah, we'll just take this way. I believe this is the way you're supposed to go when managing this stuff. Go ahead and pick up this health pack over here. Should be pretty easy. Okay, cool. Just takes a little bit of clever platforming. Platforming that can actually be very difficult, in all honesty, if you're not used to games like this. Like that's just one of the hardest things for side-scrolling platformers like this, like games like Spelunky and Cave Story. Obviously, Cave Story. One of the beginning, like the two things that I would say is most necessary to being really good at this kind of game is, oh, we're about to get a secret item right here. So let me first explain. Is both getting used to controls and like very approximately accurate platforming abilities, and also, in addition to that, being able to memorize enemy patterns, stuff like that. So let's try to get through this fireplace. You see a hole on the other side of the billowing flames. You can't get past the fire. You want to go through my fireplace? For that, you're going to need to get a bit of jellyfish juice. The big jelly has it. And now, by sleeping in this bed, we're gonna get a little bit of action in her jellyfish juice, if you know what I'm saying. See, when we rest here, life restored. She actually is sleeping in the bed now, and if we check our inventory, if I remember how you do that, there we go. We now got this item, Chaco's Rogue. Basically, she gave us her lipstick for sleeping with her. We could do it again as well. Life refilled. It's like the Legend of Zelda thing when the women bring you into their house. All right, now magically out of nowhere, all these angry jellyfish pop like all over the place. So we gotta be careful of them. Can we make the? Oh yeah, cool. We were able to get them like that. And a bit farther down the path, there's going to be a very unique and specific one of these dudes that we're going to have to take down. Let's just use the fireball again. Fireball's an awesome weapon. It's really good for taking out those dudes as well. God damn it. Remember when I said this was like enemy hell before? Now it's like extreme enemy hell with all the jellyfish all over the place as well. Forgot how many enemies pop up here later in the game. Rockets like hell! Blow them away! Hooray! And now from that, we get our awesome jellyfish juice. So now, you would think we'd be able to just mosey on back, and you eat that, mosey on back, and go through the fireplace like we're supposed to. But I'm actually going to do a little bit of kind of micromanagement stuff right here. First, we're going to pop on in here, in Santa's house, and to prepare us for later on, we're going to use the jellyfish on the flame in Santa's house. There's something within the ashes. Obtained some charcoal. Ho ho ho. And that's gonna make things a lot faster for us later in the game. Just pick up those missiles along the side. And now there's actually one additional thing we're gonna want to pick up as well. There's a somewhat secret weapon that you could very easily never get in the game if you weren't prepared to know of this kind of thing, or if you don't explore. Like that, one of my favorite things about this game is that it encourages exploring so much. It's freaking awesome. I love games that force you to kind of I feel like backtracking is kind of the wrong word, because backtracking can actually be an incredibly annoying and frustrating thing in games, but when it's done right, it's like an incredible addition to games. So let's pick up this Jellyfish Juice right here. Like, there's a kind of difference in regards to backtracking between being kind of tedious or just being a cool addition to the game. And the way that I would separate that is in being secret additions and time, you know? If it's a secret item that you could pick up, you're gonna want to spend the time to get it. But also, if it doesn't take all that long to pick up, then it's even better, you know? Because it's not frustrating in that regard. So if we pop right on in here in the assembly hall and put out this flame with the Jellyfish Juice, we will in fact pick up a new weapon, the Bub Lime. This one, probably more than any other weapon in the game, is horrible in its first level. In its first level, you just shoot these little bubbles that pop up all over the place. But it's going to become a very effective weapon for us later on. Especially in, like, the hardest level of the game, I'll say. This can be a very, very viable weapon. Can this even kill the dudes? It can, it's just not well. Ah, come on, drop the golden triangles for me. Now I'm gonna need them to drop a few extra, too, because I'm a big ding-dong. Eat my dust, suckers! Let's go ahead and take those, and the fireball can handle the rest of them. Oh god, what have I done? I put myself in a very bad spot. Awesome sauce. You eat all that. And now it's actually a pretty good weapon as it is at this point, because it kind of basically functions as a really cool bubbly machine gun that doesn't, oh no way, that doesn't do a hell of a lot of damage, but it looks really cool and it's fun to use. So we're bubble weapon again. But as you can tell by looking in the top left portion of the screen, this is another weapon in the game that actually uses ammo. But how this one functions, oh, I can't break through that. Oh, but how this one functions is that oh, we didn't take damage there. How this one functions is that it reloads basically on its own. It has an unlimited source of ammo, but it can only fire continuously for a certain amount of time. Excuse me, which is a really cool way of working. I like it a lot. And now here in its final form, where it becomes like a god weapon, it's so awesome. It forms all these bubble things around you, which can actually work as a shield. And then if you let go of the firing button, they'll all shoot ahead in front of you and annihilate anything in its path, pretty much. But yeah, see, we barely even had to fire there, and it took out all those bats on the side. Got anything new for us? Did you get the jellyfish juice? Great work! Although you can carry only one jar of jellyfish juice, you could get it over and over again from the jellies. Thanks, lady. We already figured that out, but I don't know, it's very kind of you to inform us on that. Okay, now this area is a little bit scary. Probably should have saved just to be careful, because we've got the red flowers like all over the place on the ground, so any platforming mistake is instant death for us. And you can see, oh, this is another element that I really like a lot. See, oh, that dude almost got us. This is something that I think really separates a really good game from a really, well, let me say, this is something that separates a good game from an amazing game, like a really great game, and it's a factor of tutorialization. What they do right here is that they show you that there's grass moving along straight ahead, so you should be able to walk, but clearly there's a hole right here. You fall in? No harm, no foul, you know? But they show you that so that you know these two pits are gonna kill you if you jump right in. Really cool way of preparing you for the dangers in the future, you know? Just something that I think is a really good game design, and I'm a huge fan of the good positives and negatives of game design. What room is this? The power supply room, that's right. Forgot about that for a second. I really love how these guys look after you shot them. Fireball can make easy workings of this dude. And there we go. It won't open. Help! There's someone in the crevice. Hey, you, boy! I need to get out of here. Would you, please help me? Why, yes, of course. Thanks. Please take this. Obtained the rusty key. Alright. It was left in this room. Go ahead and use it, if you can. Why, thank you, buddy. It is some kind of bike. We'll come back to the use of that a bit later in the game. Let's save. We might as well. Yes, okay, we made that jump. I was a little bit worried. Health doesn't matter too much because there's going to be a health resupply right on in here. I believe there should also be some kind of secret up above in this corner. Oh god, watch out, dude. Don't ruin my day. Frogs aren't much of a problem for us at all. Awesome, cool. Yeah, there is the secret over there. Oh god. But the way I usually go about that, because it's much quicker and easier, is just doing this kind of spin jump around this corner. There we go. Got it on third try. As always, third try's the charm. And gives us a nice increase to our rocket capacity. Now this is a bit of a tricky room. It's a puzzle in and of itself right here. How do we deal with this? I believe it's this one first. Yeah, so then we could jump up here. And then let's use the fireball. Then we just blow that dude up. Fire one more up there. And easy pickings for some extra health. I'm pretty sure I actually missed out on that one the first time I played the game because the puzzle was too much for my apish mind. I was like, oh, how do we get up here? I can't figure it out. But it really isn't that complicated if you're good with puzzles and you take a little bit of your time with it. So let's check out this rusty key on this door. Seems to fit appropriately. Hello, Mr. Robot. It's a robot. Looks like it's not powered on. Oh, what a shame. Fan power supply is offline. Malco power supply offline. Turn power on? Hell yeah, let's do this thing. The power is on. Power to ya, buddy. Hello, robot. Oh god, he's nomming. Intruder sighted. Terminate immediately. Oh yeah. Boom. Did you know that the Mimika I found wasn't Sue? Of course I knew that. Yep. She wasn't Sue. Because of that, the doctor was extremely upset. Misery received quite the beatdown. Pity, since she's just a girl. Well, the master can't be disobeyed, so that's our fate. This time I'm here to break you for real. Better prepare yourself. You better prepare yourself, buddy, because I'm going to break you instead. Oh, what is the quote? Like, what is the Bing quote? Like, something that leads in and then I will break you? I don't know. Oh god, you hit me once there. I know the quote where Bane's like, Check the sewers, and then I will kill you. By being a total jerk. What are you? Bye-bye. Defeated Balrog. Oh, Mr. Robot, you okay? The head's been crushed in. Its body's jammed into the floor. Do you want to pull its body out? Hell yeah, let's help this little guy. Thank you. You are a good person. And on top of that, so strong. Thank you for saving me. I would like to do something for you to express my gratitude. But with that said, I am only capable of making bombs. Exterminate! I would like to do something to express my gratitude. But with that said... Oh, that again. Oh, yeah, okay. I always forget this. What we have to do right now... Oh, the power's back on, which is great. Whoop! Alley-oop. We should probably save first, actually. So let's mosey on in here. Save just to be super duper safe. And now I think we just go check on in with Kazuma again. I think we need to... Oh, shoot. God damn it. I think we need to ask him first that if he's alright with us using bombs to... Oh, shoot. I was surprised that thing actually hit us right there. I mean, I was surprised we hit him, I should say. There's no keyhole. It seems to be rusted. Huh? What do you mean? It's not the right key for that door? Well, that's upsetting. If there's no keyhole, we'll need to break it down. There has to be a better way. Why don't we use a bomb for that then? A bomb would work pretty much perfectly, I would say. And lucky for us, as per mentioned, we have a robot who is trained in making bombs and exterminating doctors. I would like to do something to express my gratitude, but with that said, I am only capable of making bombs. You want to open the rusty door? What? Someone is trapped inside? You definitely are a good person. I understand. Let us make a bomb then. We will demolish that door. Please locate the following materials for the bomb: charcoal, jellyfish juice, and gum base. Let us make the bomb once all materials have been assembled. Alright. Easy stuff for us here, since we in fact already do have that charcoal that was mentioned before. Really isn't too much backtracking that we saved ourselves. What am I saying? That we saved ourselves by picking up the charcoal earlier rather than later, but I don't know, just one less thing we have to worry about later on. So let's see, with this booster right here, we can now access this spot up above, and ooh, you sense something. But red flowers. Red flower petals litter the floor. Who cares about us sensing something? Let's go ahead and pick up this chest. Max missiles increased by 5. Eat this, you jerk! Yeah! Another rabid mimiga, clearly caused once again by the tyranny of the evil red flowers. This game is very effective in showing you the effect that the red flowers are having on Mimiga rather early in the game. I really like it a lot. What? Use a bomb? On that door? I guess that's a possibility. So you're looking for the materials? Huh. Did you say gum base? Wait a sec. Take this! Obtained the gum key. Hell yeah. It was hanging on the wall. The word gum was written on it. I'm sure it must be related somehow. I'm counting on you, boy. Hey. I know I'm short, but I don't know. I always resented him calling me boy right there. I'm a robot anyways, so technically I am much older than him because I was alive with that first war, and I'm pretty sure none of the characters we've seen so far were alive in the war. I might just be remembering that wrong, though. Hello. So, let me tell you something. If you hold down the jump button while being propelled by a fan, you'll go even higher. Oh, why thank you, buddy. As you can see right here, do you want to save? Yes, we will save the game. We've already put that to good use, but it's very effective right here because it allows us to clear those quite large jumps. So let's actually go back here for now, fish that dude off, and since we have a bit more health, we can save it on up right here and call it a day for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and or subscribe. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.